It's the world's #1 story, and India Today has been covering it non-stop for the last 1 week. Preeti and I are going to be bringing you the most defining images, 25 images, Preeti, that you and I have put together that paint a terrifying picture of where things are at on the second week of this invasion. Our defense editor Abhishek Bhalla is also live with us. He's been tracking what's been happening along the border with Ukraine as well as what's happening deep inside Russia. Gaurav Sawant's going to be with us live in just a moment from Kyiv, a city that's currently under siege. Let's go to Gaurav first, Preeti. In case we lose that link, because signal issues have been happening for a while. We have had trouble connecting to Gaurav. So let's quickly get to him and then we'll come to Abhishek. Gaurav, air raid sirens continuing in Kyiv at this point of time. What is the current situation in that city? As Preeti and I have been, telling our viewers over the last couple of hours, there is an increasing sense of anxiety about what that next attack is going to look like.
Shiv, we are currently en route the heart of the city where that explosion had taken place late last night at the Vauxhall Central Television Station, and you can look at the long traffic jams on the road right now, and this is because there are multiple barricades that have now been set up so that no vehicle can move at high speeds or get anywhere. There is an apprehension that there are some subversive elements who have infiltrated into the city, and these subversive elements are trying to destabilize the city. They will target vital assets and points as the Russian forces come in. Shiv, there are three major developments that have taken place. One, a Su-30 has been shot down over Irpin. According to the Ukrainian government, the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense has said that an air defense system was activated and a Su-30 was shot down, indicating that the air defense around the capital Kiev is operational, and this is operational on day 8 despite multiple raids, despite multiple missile attacks, rocket attacks and air attacks on these air defense systems around Kiev. We've just crossed a very crucial barricade. At that barricade, Shiv, cranes were bringing in concrete boulders to set up about a 7 feet high multiple tiered wall to stall the advance of a Russian tank and to ensure that the tanks do not come, zooming in or at high speeds. There are ATGMs that are strategically located in case those Russian tanks try to move in. So Kiev is protecting itself, and massive efforts being made even as we speak with those cranes setting up multiple barriers. That of course slows down your movement from one pocket to another. You cannot get to the central district unless you have a curfew pass. That central district is where you have the presidential palace, the parliament and all crucial buildings. The President Shiv and Preeti, President Zelensky, he's just addressed the nation a short while back where he said that at least 6,000 Russian soldiers have been neutralized in 8 days by the Ukrainian soldiers, and he says continue to fight on to defend the country because the Russians are not behaving like a superpower at all. His appreciation is that the Russians are a directionless army, a rudderless army, which are going from one place to the other, running out of fuel, the logistics chain not fetching up, and you do see a little uncertainty and anxiety all across. We are traveling with Oksana and Kuldeep Kumar into the heart of Kiev, because there is information that there are some Indian children who may be still at the railway station unable to get out. We'll be reporting on that story. We will be reporting on the ground reality, but a lot of claims and counterclaims being made. If I may quickly, there is an emergency vehicle that's just crossing us, and Shiv, a lot of emergency vehicles are making their way towards the center of the city, where there is an apprehension that there is an imminent either an air attack or a missile strike, and all preparations, Shiv and Preeti, being made to strengthen this area before that.
Gaurav, you're very close to that with what you're talking about, the center of the city where there could be an imminent airstrike or a missile attack right now. I want to ask you, Gaurav, dive into the fear psychosis of this city. Kiev has been bracing for this massive assault now, and correct me if I'm wrong, for the last 4 days, where every night expecting that there's going to be a huge assault. You know, the fear psychosis in the city must be at a different level. You know, the people who decided to stay back, bracing for the worst assault, then waiting, a city on abject tenterhooks.
You're absolutely right, because you wake up in the middle of the night to that loud air raid siren and you're unable to sleep because the moment you hear an air raid siren, as per rule, you're supposed to rush to the nearest air raid center, a bunker. So for nights, people haven't slept in Kiev. Even last night, air raid sirens were blaring. Then there was this massive explosion in the heart of the city, which is the central railway station Vauxhall. We do not know. So as of now, we've been told no loss of life, but apparently, yes, loss of property. 3 suburbs around Kiev have been targeted early this morning. So you're absolutely right. This city is on edge. But let me try. Oksana is driving us into the heart of the city. And let me try. Oksana, are you scared? Are you nervous? डर है?
नहीं डर गए.
डर नहीं
डर नहीं.
क्यों नहीं है डर?
नहीं पता क्यों. नहीं पता. Я верю в наших военных, что они победят.
मुझे अपने आर्मी वालों पर विश्वास है कि वो लोग जीत जाएंगे.
कभी सब खत्म, मैं आएगा इंडिया. 2 साल पहले नहीं आएगा कोरोना वायरस, कभी ये तक खत्म, बाद में आएगा इंडिया. बहुत याद करते हैं इंडिया.
आपको इंडिया बहुत अच्छा लगता है?
हाँ, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत पसंद आए.
लेकिन अभी आपको ये खतरा है कि रूस रशिया एक बड़ा अटैक करने वाला है कीव पर और हम इस समय कीव के अंदर ही हैं.
Россия будет делать большой атак у нас, как ты думаешь?
Посмотрим, Бог с нами. देख लिया.
देखेंगे.
हाँ, जी से सब देख लिया.
देखेंगे.
हाँ.
सब जैसे सब देख रहे हैं वैसे देखेंगे. भगवान हमारे साथ है.
So, Preeti, this...
Мы никогда не могли подумать, что Россия на нас будет нападать, правильно?
कभी सोचा ही नहीं था कि रशिया हम पर अटैक करेगा. अगर वो देखा है तो अब ये भी देखेंगे.
Что есть, а что будет, посмотрим.
वो है और जो आगे होगा वो भी देखेंगे.
Один Бог знает.
भगवान जानता है सिर्फ.
This is perhaps the spirit. This is the spirit of people in Kiev, and I've interacted with a number of people. Yes, language is a barrier, but because of Kuldeep Kumar, an Indian businessman, he speaks the language. He's been living here for 2 decades. Kuldeep ji, लोगों में कुछ डर है यहाँ?
मुझे तो डर नजर नहीं आता. आप देखिए, रश देखिए कैसे है सड़कों पर. डर होता तो सड़कें खाली होती. हाँ, उस समय खाली होती हैं जब कि रात को, जब कर्फ्यू वाले वक्त पे. अदरवाइज मैं तो इतना रश देख के मैं तो खुद सोच में पड़ गया हूँ कि वार होने वाला भी है या सब खत्म हो चुका है. शायद इनका आपस में कंप्रोमाइज हो गया. इस हिसाब से तो मुझे लग रहा है. तो डर कहीं नहीं है.
उम्मीद तो है नहीं, लेकिन देखिए ना, जिस तरह से अटैक कर्सन पे हुआ, कर्सन पर रूस ने कब्जा कर लिया. ओडेसा पे
ओडेसा वाला दावा बिल्कुल गलत है. ओडेसा पे कोई कब्जा नहीं है. ओडेसा यूक्रेन के हाथ में है. अगर रशिया दावा करता है ओडेसा के लिए तो वो गलत है. यूक्रेन के पास है ओडेसा, और ओडेसा में इस समय शांति है. पहले
लेकिन खार्किव पर बहुत बड़ा हमला चल रहा है. मारियोपोल पर हमला चल रहा है.
मारियोपोल पर चल रहा है. खार्किव पर चल रहा है बहुत बड़ा हमला, क्योंकि खार्किव देखो बिल्कुल साथ में है, उनके बॉर्डर के बिल्कुल साथ में है. लेकिन खार्किव भी अभी उनके अंडर नहीं है. हमला चल रहा है. पिछले 8वां दिन है आज युद्ध का. 8 दिनों में ये लोग खार्किव पे कब्जा नहीं कर पाए हैं. आने वालों दिनों में देखते हैं कि क्या होता है. लोग डरे हुए सहमे हुए हैं, क्योंकि जो बम्स गिर रहे हैं कुछ रेजिडेंशियल एरिया में भी गिरे हैं. अदरवाइज फिर भी लोग और हमारी आर्मी और लोकल लोग मिलकर वहां पर लड़ रहे हैं. इतनी जल्दी से मुझे नहीं लगता कि खार्किव को भी वो कब्जा कर पाएंगे.
So, Shiv and Preeti, and since you've been tracking the story very, very closely in terms of the bigger picture across Ukraine, Kharkiv, the second largest city that the Russians perhaps had war-gamed with a majority of Russian-speaking people with families across, they must have thought that they'll walk in to a rousing reception, and despite missile attacks taking place there, despite pitched battles, we are told, and just a short while back the defense ministry here claimed that they were completely in control of Kharkiv once again, Shiv and Preeti. And this shows that the people of Ukraine are fighting back tooth and nail for every inch of territory.
Gaurav, thank you very much for that, and thank you also to Kuldeep ji and his wife and his family who've been so hospitable to our team there on the ground. You and Pavan, have been in their care, escorted around the city. Such a valuable view of Kiev. No other, nobody else has that kind of live perspective from Kharkiv, from Mariupol, and now from the capital city of Kiev, which could be under siege. Please take care, stay safe. All precautions, Gaurav. We will come back to you. We will come back to you. Thank you very much for being with me. Now I want to take you to a story that India Today's defense editor Abhishek Bhalla broke just a short while ago. And this is again a signal and a reminder, really, that this is a crisis that is far greater than just Ukraine. This is about what's happening everywhere in the world. Russia, NATO. An S-400 missile exercise has just been activated by Russia, not near Ukraine, quite far away in the southern part of the country, but very much in keeping with the NATO and United States threat to Russia. A great deal of muscle flexing has taken place. Remember S-400, if that sounds familiar, well, there's a reason for that. S-400 is a missile system that India bought from Russia as well. To the irritation of the United States, India has begun inducting this missile system as well. But right now, Russia is holding an extensive S-400 exercise. It's a formidable missile, acknowledged by NATO and the United States to be one of the world's best air defense missile systems in the world. Abhishek, I want to bring you in on this. Abhishek, our defense editor, has been tracking all of the military movements around the world, but especially in Russia. S-400, Abhishek, perhaps one of the most well-known weapon systems. What is Putin doing by kind of showing off the S-400 right now?
Well, Shiv, look at the timing. Until now, we've not had airstrikes by Russia. Ukraine doesn't have an air force that is as formidable as theirs. So what are they showcasing, displaying the S-400 for? And that to thousands of kilometers away from where the war is happening. The reason is perhaps messaging to NATO countries. If at all they still are thinking that they can send in their air force, the S-400 is combat ready. The exercise that is being carried out somewhere in Serbia is to test their combat capabilities. They are in a combat mode, which is what I've picked up from various reporting that has been done about it at the international level. And that's perhaps the reason why the S-400 has suddenly been put into the picture, where Ukraine doesn't really have air assets that require the S-400.
So it's not really for Ukraine as much, but possibly somewhere down here in the west where mercenaries, NATO, because there is talk that they could be mounting an offensive, or there is talk that they should mount an offensive. So more for that, a peacock dance for that?
It's a bit of both, Preeti, because there has been talk of NATO countries sending their aircraft. Ukraine certainly doesn't have enough.
And the Ukrainians have said today that they've shot down a Russian Su-30 as well. You've had a widely read piece today about where the Russian Air Force is. So in the context of that, Abhishek.
Yes, Shiv. I mean, the Russian Air Force, as I said, hasn't been seen anywhere. And the reason for that, only Russia knows. There is a divided opinion. Some feel that the Russians are kind of blindfolded as of now, unsure of how to move forward with this assault. There are others who feel that they are buying time. They wanted the civilians to be taken out of these areas. They did not want civilian casualty. But the fact remains that nobody really expected that we'll be into the 8th day of the conflict, and we still don't know how many more days it's going to take for this to come to an end.
What the end game is. It's a difficult situation, and obviously a lot of muscle flexing going on. Abhishek, thank you very much for that. Keep tracking it. We'll come back to you. Preeti, we're going to go across now to Ihor. He's our man on the ground in Kharkiv.
Ihor, we saw that report. Shiv spoke to you this morning. I saw it, while I was at home. It broke my heart to see you in abject, nearly tears, I would say, where you saw your own city completely falling apart. My sympathies, Ihor. I wish you strength, I wish you fortitude, and thank you for doing this for us. What is the latest ground situation, Ihor, if you can tell us, to give us a sense of ground, because, we were hearing screeching air sirens earlier on, you were reporting through it. What is the current status where Kharkiv is concerned?
Right now I drive in. Hello, India's people. Hello, India today. I'm very glad that the Ukrainian people and Indian people together in this very strong moment, in this very strong, oh my God, покажись им. Look at this, it's a school. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a school. It's a school.
Can we get a little closer, Ihor, with safety precautions,
It's
please?
a school. Oh my God. Fucking Russia. I will show you. А вы снимайте, пацаны, тоже на свое. Всем снимаем. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ihor, are you able to stop your car and show us that a little closer?
Yes. Wait,
But please be
Please,
safe.
it's very
Please be
dangerous.
safe.
Please, wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
waiting for you.
Oh my God. Fucking Russian. Fucking Putin.
You know, what we're going to
Please.
do is, Ihor, what we're going to do is, as you get, and, park your car to safety and walk yourself there, we are sorry that you have to see this. This is your city.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this, please. Look, it's a school. It's a Ukrainian school in Kharkiv. It's a school. It's not military object. It's just a school. Look at this, please. All Indian people who walk, please look at this. It's happened every day, every minute in Kharkiv. What do you think about the sky under Ukraine? Maybe all the people under the wall must stay close to the sky. We can't defend our sky. This defends our ground. Look at this one, Russian war machine. What are you doing here, fucking? What are you doing?
Ihor, when did this happen? Do you know when this happened?
It's Shevchenko Street. No. Yes, it's Shevchenko Street.
That's a
It is
BTR
Shevchenko
armored.
Street.
That's an armored
Yes,
vehicle.
It's
Yeah.
Shevchenko. It's Shevchenko Street. Fucking Russian.
All right.
Ihor, you're live on television right now. I know you're very angry. I know you're extremely upset right now. I just want you to, know that we are all watching you. We're all with you. We understand your emotions. You're live on television. Your anger is understood. But if you could just show us what you're seeing right now. We want to hear your voice, Ihor. We want to hear your voice and we want to see what you're seeing.
Okay. I saw you yesterday about the that literal. If you see,
Yes?
no one flag, no one Russian flag, just that zombie apocalypse here. That
Yeah.
where is the Russian flags? No flags.
Ihor, when did this
Wait.
happen? Do you have any idea? When did this take place? When did the school...
Shevchenko. It's the Shevchenko Street. This is the Shevchenko Street. This way, the Kievskaya Metropolitan. It's
Yeah.
Shevchenko. Oh.
Ihor, can you go back towards where that school was, the armored vehicle that you were just showing us?
Yeah.
The first one,
Oh my
first
God.
one with the gun
Oh my
on
God.
it. We wanted to see
Look at
that a
this.
little bit more closely. The first vehicle that you showed us.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Please.
We're looking at everything you're sending us.
It's a
All of
shot.
this is going live.
Okay. Okay, so they are not, it's a shop, Shevchenko Street, my car, my son in my car, his girlfriend, son Semyon. Hey, hi to India people, Semyon.
Well, hello
Simeon.
there.
Semyon, Tanyushka. Hi, how are you? What do you think about this crazy situation? What?
Yes, it's like a stream. We're up and everything is breaking up.
Did you hear?
Yes?
Okay, wait.
Yes, we did. What Ihor is
can
just
see
showing us for our viewers. Ihor, I'm just telling my viewers what you are showing us. You're showing us a school that has been hit by Russian shells and also a Russian military vehicle that's been destroyed. Yes, tell us what you're seeing, Ihor.
I see the Russian destroyed Russian terrorist vehicle on the by Ukrainian force on the Shevchenko Street. It's on the Shevchenko Street. The Shevchenko Street to Metro Kievskaya, this way to Belgorodskaya Shosсе, to Moscow.
Can you show us this vehicle that you're looking at right now? Can you show it to us? Be very careful, please. Please be very careful. Sometimes there can be ammunition. You need to be very careful about what you're doing, Ihor. Your safety is of highest priority. Please be careful. Yes, we can see what you're showing us.
No, that's fuel.
This is an infantry vehicle. It's an armored infantry vehicle that Ihor is just showing you. He tells us that this is a school that has also come under attack. These pictures that we're looking at, Preeti, that Ihor is bringing to us, the first pictures, so far, they've only been coming in via agencies, but here is a school or whatever this building is that has clearly come under shelling.
Well, it seems to be a school, Shiv. That's what Ihor is saying. Yes, it is a school, actually, yes. You know, that little bit of broken Ukrainian, it seems to be a school there. And right before that, Shiv, what it also signifies is that there are civilian establishments which are coming under attack successively. So early this, day when...
Please, it's very important. Please, look at this.
Yes, Ihor,
yes, it's
we
a
can
school.
see you.
We can see it's a school.
And should this partnership to Kharkiv
With
from
Dutch,
our
yes.
Dutch people.
Dutch partnership. We see it. We see it, Ihor.
Yeah, thank you.
So see, Ihor, with what you're seeing,
with
what you're seeing, can you tell us, this morning earlier on you showed us of another establishment which was a civilian establishment, a possible house of someone which came under attack, and now a school which has come under attack.
Sorry, please. What was the question?
Ihor, civilian establishments coming under attack. It seems that's what you showed us earlier, a house and now a school.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ihor, I just wanted to ask you, what my colleague is asking you is that everything you are showing us, there is no military here. These are all civilian places that you are showing us that have been hit, right?
Yes. No military, just civilian people. Where is the military? There are you show Ukrainian soldier. You can't find our soldier, but you can show results of his work. Please. I must driving.
How far away is this, Igor, this place that you just showed us? How far is it from the city center, Freedom Square? How far is it?
Near 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers, so not far at all. Amazing, Preeti. What these pictures are showing us is that shelling has taken place in a place that was hit by a cruise missile 5 kilometers away. That's incredible. That's shelling very close to the heart of the city.
Ihor, as you show us all these civilian spaces that have been hit, I want to ask you, have you heard an air raid siren? Because that's what we were hearing earlier when you were reporting.
I can't understand you, sorry. Покажи еще раз это. Please repeat the question.
Ihor, where are you headed to next? There have been air raid sirens in Kharkiv as well. Where are you headed? Where are you headed to next? Where are you going next?
Right now, I'm going to take the repaired generator and back home. Do you remember at morning I
Yes.
I find the master generated, and right now I want to give it back to home because I have no electricity. Russian terrorism crashed electric station.
Ihor, do you have supplies? Because, you know, we've been tracking that all food has run out, medicine is in short supply.
Yes, we need the medicine, health. We need the food for little child, just the birth child. We need the food. We need the. If you want to know official information, please ask it. Ask official. Our official. Okay, I don't know. If you want to know what I see, what I think, what I do, okay, ask me. Okay.
Okay, I'm asking you, Igor. The shops where you can get food and water, are the shops open? Can people buy food and water outside?
No. Today I saw closed shops, and I show you many people who stay near the shop waiting for food, and I saw the food car, the military car, like like a convoy from place to place, from shop to shop, and no people. Сейчас покажу, справа будет стоять машина.
And the Ukrainian military is around the city right now. That's where they are. That's why the streets are completely empty right now, Igor.
Yes, actually, I will show you. Do you remember this place?
Yeah,
it's Kievskaya metro station. Kievskaya metro station. Это free civil car, free civil no war.
Yes, you showed this to us.
Civil
yes.
car and civil shop. And civil shop, Kulinichi. Bakery. It's a bakery.
Ihor, in the last 24 hours, has the devastation increased? More attacks in last few hours, 24 hours?
Yes, you don't saw it, but when you speak with Masha Yefrosinina, in this moment, if you record this moment, please search. And I driving through the Kharkiv Aviation Center, and Aviation Center has under attack today near 3 hours ago.
So 3 hours ago, the
missiles.
education center has come under attack. Is that what you're saying, Ihor? Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
The vehicles that were destroyed, you know, the vehicles that you just showed us, the Russian vehicles that were destroyed, Ihor, when were they destroyed? How were they destroyed? They were trying to come inside Kharkiv?
Yes, he come inside Kharkiv, Russian terrorism vehicle, and was destroyed by Ukrainian people, by Ukrainian forces.
Okay, Ihor, do you need some time now to go and get your generator fixed because electricity is a problem in your city? Do you need some time? Should we come back to you a little later?
Okay.
Ihor, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please stay safe, drive safe. We'll come back to you. The whole country is watching your voice, your coverage. I mean, these are pictures that are truly unprecedented in this crisis, Preeti. 8 days, what this man has given us, a citizen of Kharkiv out there. And you know, when we were broadcasting with him earlier, he was actually stopping his car and helping people. He was giving them bags of bread and butter and medicines and things. That's how citizens have come together. Ihor, an incredibly brave man out there in Kharkiv. And these are the images that he is broadcasting live for us right from Ukraine's second largest city. Unprecedented images in this reporting.
Well, you're right there as we pray for Ihor's safety there and he continues to bring us these visuals. You know, Shiv, one thing, you can actually hear the anger, the frustration, the desperation in Ihor's voice because every time he comes out and he files a report and he sees something so close to his heart, which is a part of his city. You know, imagine your own city to see it in shambles and you keep discovering bit by bit, you know, a house first, then a school which is completely, torn down by a missile attack. It must be heartbreaking and that's so very clear, when we try to connect with Ihor from Kharkiv. But Kharkiv right now, Shiv, under attack. The fact is, it's astounding that, that Ukraine has still dug in its heels in terms of and protected Kharkiv. Every day we hear it's going to fall today, it's going to fall today. And it hasn't fallen.
It hasn't fallen. They're actually fighting back. And what Ihor has just shown us is what that fight back actually looks like. He's looking at his city devastated, but he's also showing us the damage that has been inflicted on the invading army. Here's another big exclusive of Ihor broadcasting from another part of Kharkiv. Here's India Today's reporter Ihor bringing you this world exclusive. Take a look at this. And we're taking you straight for a world exclusive to Kharkiv. India Today's Ihor Didenko is on the ground in Kharkiv and he's got his camera trained on a place that has come under fire there. Igor, we can see what you're showing us. Tell us what you're seeing.
Yes. It's a building, old building, near the people. Building on the fire. Building on the fire. Near the gas station, near the my car, near the center. I don't know why. Maybe it was bomb, maybe it was a Russian soldier. I don't know. I just see this one. You can see this. It's fire.
Yes. And it's still on fire. We can see it's still on fire, Igor.
Yes.
Was this someone's house? What kind of building was this, Ihor? Was it a house?
It's a very old house. I don't know what about people in this house. I don't live in this street. I can ask the neighbors.
Yes, if possible. And if you can just show us around, just show us the pictures. Let's see what has happened there. These are live images that Ihor Didenko is bringing to us from, a part of Kharkiv city where this damage appears to have been done. We don't know whether it was shelling or a rocket. He says it could have been set on fire as well, but images of fresh damage. We want to be very careful about what we show our viewers as well. But this, these are, and I want to advise viewer discretion as well. This appears to be a house that is still on fire, which means it's likely that the attack has happened not very long ago, even though, of course, something like this can burn for a long time after a shelling attack or a rocket attack. But this appears to be a house that has completely been gutted in this attack. Ihor, what are you seeing? You're seeing a lot of damage in the city. Take it away. Tell us what you are seeing, Ihor.
Did you see the picture?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes, we can see it. Well, yes, we can see it.
Yes. It's bullet. It was bullet. It's not NATO base. It's not military objects. It's just a tobacco shop.
Right. Yes.
Look at this one. Look at this one, please. Look at this one. It's a metro station, Kievskaya. Kievsky metro station. Like capital of Ukraine, Kiev. Kievska rail station. It's not NATO objects. It's not military objects. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Please. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one. What is it? Stop the Putin. It's our town. It's our city. I can't believe. I can't believe. I can't believe.
Did this place get shelled, Ihor? Rockets or shells landed here?
I can't understand you, please. Slowly.
When was this place hit? What is this place? It's a civilian place. It's not a military target.
It's absolutely civilian place. Please find this place on the Google map. It's a city. Kharkiv city is the metro station Kievskaya. I will send you the name by WhatsApp, please.
Yeah.
Please find this place and look around. There is the military objects. There is the soldier. Что? Я не знаю, я сейчас просто показываю на... Ну, блин, вот люди. Wait.
Ihor, show us once again the damage that you just saw in that place. Show us the damage. The place which was hit. Can you show it to us again?
Yes. Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it. We can see it.
It's a shop. It's a shop. It's a civil shop called Kulinichi. In people buy here food.
Yes.
Near the railway station. Near the...
All right, let's cut across back to Kharkiv. We have Ihor with us, who's sadly come across another scene of devastation in Kharkiv. Ihor, thank you for joining us again. What is it that you see?
What do you see? Please tell me.
Is that a generator, Ihor? A generator being fixed?
Yeah. Victory, Ukraine.
Well done at least.
You were able to fix your generator, Ihor. Whose generator is that? Is that yours?
No, it's my friend. It's my friend's generator.
Well, we are glad that you have the generator back, Ihor. We know you've been trying, to get it for a while now. It's been quite an ordeal. There's some bread as well. We are very glad that you got your hands on some supplies.
That's Ihor giving supplies to people, to civilians. This is amazing humanity, Ihor. We're watching you.
Oh, Ukrainian people. Мы сейчас в прямом эфире на индийском телеканале India Today в эксклюзиве. Как настроение? Только честно. Да, честно. We believe we will be victory. Oh, smile to them. Okay. Боимся Путина? Боимся? Ukrainian people, this is a smile. We will be victory. Putin.
You know, under such tremendous hardship, these visuals are...
Каким?
Ihor, Shiv and I back here salute you and your perseverance and your attitude. Fabulous attitude, Ihor. Fabulous attitude.
Thank you. Wait a minute, please. I must. We have a war around. I must do something, things for myself. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. What you've looked at, what you've seen just now, viewer, if you missed that, was Ihor, who's on the ground. He's part of the Regional Film Council. He's just been distributing bread to people in need. Incredible. We're seeing lots of local folks and citizens from Kharkiv. One of Ihor's friends, I think that's his son, who's taken his phone and is like holding that phone right now. Ihor, is that your son?
And his girlfriend.
Yes, it's my son.
That's your son?
My older son. Simeon, yes.
Okay.
Simon, it's my son, Simon.
Simon is your son, okay. Good to see Simon as well. So you and your son are driving around Kharkiv now, Ihor?
What?
You and Simon are driving around Kharkiv now?
Yes.
Where are you going? You've got your generator. Where are you going now?
Home to my wife.
Okay, you're going back home to your wife.
We have a very powerful army. We have a very strong soldier. That's all. I don't worry about our soldier. I don't. All Ukrainian people right now, today and a few days, must save yourself, save his family, and save his health, and save our Ukrainian spirit. That's all. Покажи впереди.
All right, Ihor, we're going to come right back to you. Be safe till then. And once again, we love your attitude and, just with what you're doing with your people there.
I don't know your names.
My name is Preeti, Ihor. My name is Preeti. Hello. I'm Shiv's colleague.
Preeti, hello. How are you, Preeti?
I am very well, Ihor. Give my love to your son, Simon, and his girlfriend who's at the back.
Do you know what is it? What is it? Do you know?
What is that? What
What is that? I hope
What is that?
it's
What
all
is that?
legal, whatever it is.
Just after school, I stop my car and buy it. Как колесо будет правильно? On my wheel. On my wheel. On my wheel.
Oh, you
on
found
my
that on your
left
wheel.
forward
Okay.
wheel.
Shrapnel.
Yeah.
Is that a piece of a shell? Piece of a shell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, shrapnel. Please be careful, Ihor. Please be careful. Safety of your family is the biggest thing. We hope you are safe. We will come back to you in just a short while from now. That's Ihor. He's got his generator fixed, Preeti. He's heading home. Out there, fearless, dauntless reporting, by a common civilian there in the city that is seeing the worst damage. This is Ukraine's second largest city. Difficult to remind ourselves that this is a metropolitan city and this is the kind of damage that's been done to several parts of it. The city is still standing. Most parts of it are still intact, but the damage continues. Very quick break. These are the defining images as we close in on 5 p.m. Preeti and I back on the other side. Stay with India Today.
This depends on the ground. Look at this one.